Alrighty then, folks. Hello there, and welcome back to some more Gundam Breaking New. So in the last episode, we did that Iori stuff. In this episode, we'll go and do some Iori stuff. But I want to check to see if the Gunpla's in. If anything we throw into this thing will be better. Okay, I don't want a machine. I don't want a Zaki machine gun. So if we went beam launcher. Oh, this is more brake power. We don't actually need brake power. This is all about that damage. So if we go Serpent Head, it'll be straight up better. Zaku 2FZ Head. Yeah, we're going Serpent Head. Yes, this is how I determine what is better. Literally just by, this is slightly better. I don't want to miss out on the 1500 boost, because I use that a little bit more than 5 defense. I think for now I'll let that go. Yeah, nothing there. Less movement for 5 more defense? Nah. Nah, I'm good there too. We can change these. No, we... Oh, a little bit. Oh, that reminds me, I need to switch out the beam sword. Oh, hey, that automatically regenerates HP. That's cool. That's kind of okay. Oh, and we picked up melee weapon damage, I think, 2 episodes ago that I equipped it and I forgot about. It's also these awakening powers, but since I don't really use awakening, it's kind of pointless. See, this is the crappy part is, like, the beam spear does so much more damage and has so much more break, but I don't like it. Fuck it. We'll ignore it for now. It'll be fine. Watch, in a couple of stages time, we'll pick up an even better weapon. Oops, I clicked that up again. My bad. Yeah, if you're wondering, that's how I change parts. I'll change the paint jobs later. It's not really important. For me, at least.
おい、聞いたか？あのラプラスの盾のメンバーが負けたんだってよ。
本当に？でも一体どこのチームが？
ああ、なんでもサイドゼロっていう心臓チームで、リーダーはうちに転入してきたばかりの。
結成早々、結構な噂になってるみたい。これはそのうち血の気の多いチームから対戦を申し込んでくるかもしれないわね。まあ、そう悲観することもないわ。逆にこれはチャンスとも言えるかも。
We can steal their shit. And you know, we'll beat them enough that we'll help their really low teams to get better so that we can get them to do us favors. Eventually we'll build those favors up into something serious. Then our underground mafia will start to work. Do we have a chance? My stomach hurts. So completely ignore her, you know, ask her if she's serious, and, you know, actual reflection.
そう？だとしたら、あなたのおかげかもしれないわね。あなたがあの時、ためらうことなく、ユイ先輩の味方として動いてくれたから、この学園を変えた。
She's all quiet and reserved, you know. We gotta point out her emotions because she won't know them, even though we don't know our own emotions. But we'll bond by learning each other.
ちょっと付き合ってくれる？それじゃあ場所を変えましょうか。第08ガンプラ部の部室なら生徒会の目も届かないでしょうし。
I'm curious to see if the decisions actually mean anything.
チームでの動き方とか客観的に見てくれる人がいると助かると思うの。
I was kind of thinking about in my off time to go through and do like all the opposite decisions, see if that changes anything. Because maybe the third person is like the teacher or whatever who becomes the advisor for the group. But there's no way they would have cut her out like that. Like, written a whole story with her not being in it just because we chose the wrong decisions? So it sounds like a lot of work for something completely unnecessary. Her being crazy is just kind of a pain in the ass. Not really anything based off of her character. Because she doesn't even acknowledge it. And so there's no way we'd change that. So her character is literally just, oh yeah, I'm crazy, by the way. Goddamn action girls. Oh, I don't have ammo. I was like, why can't I shoot? I'm still trying to perfect where the bullets actually go. Which, it seems that they go to the exact middle of the reticle. Slightly to the left, anyway. But close enough. Hey, it's a wattage, not a wattage, Dom Thump. Used in 0083, it is the Dom Thump, which was basically a refined Dom to work in tropical areas. This is the Gundam Alex, the Gundam designed for Amuro, but was used in War in the Pocket. Wow, she killed those guys fast. Would eventually be used in War in the Pocket by Christina Mackenzie to fight off a Zeon attack. It would get super damaged and it wouldn't be repaired till well after the war. After it was repaired, it would eventually get sold to Bush Concern and rebuilt into the Gundam Tristan. I was about to say Kristen, but the Gundam Tristan, which was known, or which was mentioned in Twilight Axis. It would, you know, be discarded after being used for about 3 pages, I think. And not much really matters about it. It's just kind of there. It does look cool, and it came out about the same time as IBO did, so I was really interested in the whole, you know, they salvaged it and rebuilt it with new parts thing. They don't do that enough in UC. Everything's always newly built, or a random prototype they somehow get parts for. Which never really makes sense, but whatever. Up, please. I only failed it because, you know, I went forward instead of up for whatever reason. Hey, a GPO-1. Koei Rocky's original mobile suit from the series 0083. Stardust Memory. Yep. The thing about it was originally designed to be a successor to the Gundam and not really good in any one area, but eventually the full burn-in or full Werner loadout would be created. Wow, really? It was just kill people? Alright, she's Gato. I get it now. She had the... No, she didn't have the same voice actor as Gato. That was a dude. That wouldn't make sense. But yeah. I really hope they do actually address the fact that she's kind of crazy. I'll get it later. Don't worry about it. It's just a flashbang grenade. No one cares. Hey, we got some new parts though. We'll totally use those.
何みんな。もしかして私の動きに何か問題があった？いおりちゃん。いおりちゃんはバトル中いつもあんな感じ
She's
なの？
literally been like that in all 4 battles we fought together.
はい、そうですけど。もしかして自覚がないのかな？あのテンションの。多分そうです。お二人は気づいてなかったんですか？
Yeah, I noticed it within about 30 seconds of it happening, and I tried to get away from her, but she followed me. It was horrible.
そういうところを気にしてる余裕はなかったっていうか。本当に何の話なんですか？やっぱりこれは自覚ないです。ちょっとだけね、いおりちゃんはバトル中の言動に気をつけた方がいい。なんだかよくわからないけど気をつけますね。
Oh. Wow, alright, so she doesn't really have a scenario 2, I guess. That's a thing, I guess. So, I will do this one, then next episode we'll do Yui's third, then Marika's fourth, I guess? That's cool. I think in between this episode and when I go and record that one, I'll go and try doing a bunch of other decisions, see if that changes the story any.
今では学園中で話題みたい。生徒会に立ち向かうチームがあるって。私のクラスでも話題に。私は聞いていただけですけど。
I'm more surprised she actually goes to class instead of, just skipping. But whatever. She seems like someone who would skip because she has 2 good grades and it doesn't really matter. I wish American schools let you did that. It made high school so much better. I mean, I would actually got good grades because I could.
だって今の生徒会の考えは間違っているもの。
ずいぶんと前向きじゃねえか、この反逆野郎どもが。
森田君、私たちに何か用なの？
何言ってやがる。俺らガンプラビルダーが出会ったならやることなんて一つに決まってるだろうが。
Knife fight?
先輩、私たちに負けておいてまだ勝負するつもりですか？
おい、2年。後輩のくせにその口の聞き方はなんだ？
He's already wearing the red shirt. We can just do the knife fight now.
転入生がいなきゃ声も上げられなかった小物の分際でよ。
Dude, I beat you with a standard Gundam. Like a lot.
いおりちゃん、私たちはあなたのように人から奪ったパーツを自慢するような人とはバトルでき。
言うじゃねえか。けどな、お前らは俺とバトルしなくちゃならねえ。なぜ俺はこのバトルに今まで分取ってきたパーツを一つ残らずかけるからだ。
So it happens slightly different, but it's basically the same thing. It's also a Telltale game, apparently. It's good to know.
正義のサイドゼロ様だもんな。
本当にみんなから奪ったパーツを全部返してくれるんですね。
約束してやるよ。ただしお前らが負けたらその時点でサイドゼロは解散しろ。
そんな応募。
Oh, I should have got Galbolga for this then. Especially if we're going to fight the Neo Zeong again.
だがその時はお前らはただの口だけ集団だと証明することになるわけだ。
森田君、あなたは。
いい返事だ、転入生。 今度こそ俺の本当の実力を見せ。
さあ三度勃発したレジスタンスチームサイドゼロと森田翔吾のラプラスの盾との因縁のバトル。今回も私放送部の釈野凛子が臨場感たっぷりにお伝えしていきます。それではガンプラバトルレディーゴー。
Alright, can we switch her? No, we cannot. Okay. I love if we could just look at her suit. Like, I'm curious as to what they're using, but no. We just kind of have to sit there and watch. Alright, so it's exactly the same thing as before. He actually has Galbolga on him, so I might go and grab that for when we have to fight the Neo Zeon.
実況は私放送部部長釈野凛子が行いますよ。
てめえらのパーツ全部奪い取ってやるぜ。
He's really not hard to fight. With the sword, I literally could stun lock all three of them at the same time and kill them all. Of course, murdering them ceremoniously would not be the best idea, but, you know. Come on, where's my head? Thank you. I really wish they would, like, tell you where the head is. It's like, they tell you where key parts are, but they don't tell you where your own parts are. Kind of a pain. Of course. Come on, where did my bat go? There it is. Hey, it's a chest break for Versago. That would be used by one of the Frost brothers. I can never remember which in the Gundam X anime. They were for the Federation stand-in. I forgot what exactly it was called. But they were basically mercenaries hired by them and given Gundams to basically do whatever the fuck they wanted, but it eventually turned into them trying to steal the Gundam X. They would eventually follow them all the way up to the moon, and all the moon junk happens, and then I believe they don't actually die, but they just have like a happy ending afterwards. Also, I really dislike the park off system in this. It's a massive pain in the arse. Hey, GPO2s. So this is the GPO2. Basically, it's one of the first nuclear-capable Gundams out there. It was designed to fire a nuclear missile while being supported by both the Gundam Mark III or the GPO-1 and GPO-3. Of course, that never happened because it was stolen by Gato, who was a Zeon ace, who tried to, well, his commander Delaz tried to get support for a re-rebellion by saying that the Federation had violated the Antarctic Treaty when the war had technically been over for 4 years, so they hadn't really violated it. They had just built something that could use nukes. While in bad taste, it wasn't theoretically illegal. They would eventually use the nuke on Compete or Solomon, depending on what you want to call it, and would destroy about a third of the Federation fleet. However, the third of the Federation fleet that they destroyed was mostly old-timers and people who didn't believe really in mobile suits, or use of mobile suits, despite how freaking useful they were. So most of the ships that they destroyed would eventually be replaced with mobile suit carriers, and most of those mobile suit carriers would be used by the Titans, who were envisioned to stop them from, doing what they did. They'd also eventually drop a colony on North America and destroy the food reserves, but I believe I talked about that about 3 or 4 episodes ago, so I'll just kind of ignore it for now. It was not good, but, what they tried to do was probably not a good idea. That camera just makes my head hurt. Okay, we have enough points now, so if we get the main mission, we should be good. Also, one of my allies grabbed my gun, I think, so I just don't have a gun anymore. Unless I pick one off the enemy. I'm pretty sure killing Shogo is going to be the mission objective. Sadly, I'm pretty sure we don't have a big fuck you sword in this game just yet. Hopefully eventually we get it, because, stabbing people with the giant sword and ripping them apart was always so much fun. Whereas they would knock off my arms while I couldn't see. Come on, I don't want to lock onto Shogo. Come on, quit hitting me while I'm on the ground. Oh my god. Come on, Yui. Really? Really? Those were mine. Fine, I'll go use these GM arms. Fine, Shogo. You want to fight? We can fight. I was being nice, but fuck you too then, I guess. Where'd my sword go? Or my spear? The beam gun, not my spear. I'm considering just dying so I can get my gear back. Like, holy crap. Though I do like punching things, I haven't got Shining Finger or anything like that yet, so... Which, honestly, when I do, probably is going to be the thing, because, even if it does less damage, you can't really knock off my ability to punch. If you could, that would be very interesting. Of course. Oh, so it's just the Ptolemy in this one. It's not the Neo Zeong. Yeah, so I don't have a sword or I don't have a weapon or a gun. Yeah. Okay, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I just froze the game. Great. That works. Hey, a circular burner, or 6-tube missile pods, which don't do anything. Hey, reaction speed upgrade. Which wasn't by very much, so not all that useful. Okay, we got the back from the Versago, the back from the Dom, GM2 legs, and a beam gun. Sure. I'll keep all the new parts, why wouldn't we? It's not like stat-wise they do much different. Again, all you did was get a high-speed mobility Zaku and stick a, or high-speed mobility Gelgook and stick a Zaku head on it.
他人のパーツに頼りすぎたんです。バトルもせずに他人から奪ったそれのどこがあなたの期待なんですか？
そうかよ。さあ、約束は守るさ。完全に俺の負けだからな。こいつが今まで奪ったパーツと俺のお気に入りのパーツだ。持ってけ。なんだと？
森田君。それはあなた自身の手で元の持ち主に返すべきよ。
Alright, so they're going a box underneath your desk that you're never gonna look at? Got it.
ひどいことするのやめてほしかっただけ。楽しくガンプラバトルがしたいだけ。
そうかよ。仕方ねえ。もう二度と人からパーツを奪ったりしねえよ。だがあんまり調子に乗るんじゃねえぞ。上には上がいる。生徒会の奴らは俺よりもはるかに強えんだからな。
Sure they are.
私たちは負けないわ。きっとこの学園を変えてみせる。
せいぜい期待しててやるよ。そして覚えてやがれ。次は負けねえからな。
何よ今の。
Good question.
勝ったから正しい。勝者には従う。
Oh.
何よそれ。
Well, that's just how it works.
勝った人だけが正義なんて。そんなの絶対に間違ってるんだから。この調子で。
I kind of like this goal though because theoretically that just means I can kick the shit out of anyone and then I'm right. So, you know, he started the fight. He should get in trouble. Doesn't matter that he's dead. He should get in trouble for it.
このチームならきっとできるよ。はい。私も微力ながらお手伝いを。さあ、行きましょう。絶対この学園の自由を取り戻さなくっちゃ。
なるほど。あれが。これは面白いことになりそうだ。
I mean, I don't know why they're hiding the vice president's voice so much. But yeah, folks, that was that. Like the episode if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. We'll be back for Yugi's 3rd mission and then Marika's 4th tomorrow, I think. But I'm going to take a couple of day break and go, you know, get S's on those and do some other stuff and possibly go through the old story and do all the decisions differently, see if we unlock whoever this 3rd person that we're missing is. But yeah, anyway, folks, good night.